party. Got us a caravan.
Little vibes.
We got us a caravan going. We're gonna party. Party our ass.
Party our asses off.
Hey guys, it's Demi. I'm here with a tutorial on how I make a full wig with the closure. I'm remaking this wig for my sister. She is using Genesis virgin hair. She has 4 bundles of Brazilian Kinky straight and a Kinky straight closure. So you'll get to see my track placement and how I sew the hair onto the cap and everything like that. And then you'll also, at the end of the video, get to see me putting the wig on my sister's head and styling it. I won't show me adhering the wig because my sister doesn't adhere her. She just wears it with an elastic band and it stays nice and tight for her. So if you want to see me make this wig and the final look of this hair, then just keep on watching. And if you have any questions or comments that you want me to answer, just leave those below. Also, any tutorials that you would like for me to do coming up, just leave those below and I will definitely get on that. Be sure, if you like this video, to like it and subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys. Okay, so right here, I'm just going to start off by sewing down the first side of the closure. I sew down one side at a time just to make sure that I stretch the closure out as far as it needs to be, so it won't be any wrinkles or lumps in the closure once it's done. So yeah, just start by sewing it in the very front, working from side to side all the way back. Yep, so you're just going to keep sewing. You see I've reached the first side of the frontal, so I'm going to do another couple of stitches and then I'm going to move to cut my thread and move to the other side. So now I'm on the other side. You're going to do the same thing. Start from the front and work your way towards the back of the frontal and just keep your stitching close together so that your wig is nice and tight and you don't have to go back and remake it. So now I have moved on to the back and I'm just going to close that off by stitching the back straight across, and then you'll have your closure down sewn perfectly. Right here, I'm just putting the hair in a little French braid just to get it out of my way before I start sewing the tracks. You can just put it in the clip. You don't have to braid it. I just braided it to get it out of my way. Okay, so here I've started sewing down my tracks, and you just start from the bottom of the cap and sew from side to side, making sure that your stitching is close together and that your tracks are nice and tight. I just fold my tracks over using the fold over method. I don't cut any of my tracks unless I necessarily have to, so you'll see at some part me just fold the track over and start it over again. It's easier that way and it just works a lot faster for me. So just keep sewing back and forth straight across until you reach the top of the wig. So this is the top of the unit. I'm on my last track. With the last track, you want to make sure that you sew the track with the closure because you don't want any spaces in between your first track and your closure. This should all be sewn completely flush and completely together so you don't have any holes or any spaces at the top of your unit. And now you are all done. I'm just taking the braid out. I'm going to comb the hair together and wash it and get it prepped for my sister's install tomorrow. Making a wig is pretty easy. It doesn't take a lot. A couple of practice tries and I'm sure you guys will all be able to do it too. Hi YouTube, it is Demi. I am here with my sister Simone, and today we are just going to be putting a wig on her head and styling and flat ironing it. The hair that we are using today is Genesis virgin hair. We are using the Brazilian Kinky straight hair. She is wearing 3 bundles and a closure, so I'm just going to put it on her head today and flat iron and style it. I'm not going to be adhering the closure because she doesn't wear anything on her edges. That's why they look so beautiful. But yeah, so we're going to get started, and I hope you guys like this video. Okay, so we're starting off by just applying a stocking cap to her head. This is just to protect her hair from any rubbing or any tension from her wearing the wig, just so she doesn't lose any hair. And now we're just going to apply the wig and get her elastic band down in the back and just make sure that we have the wig on nice and straight and that her part is where we want it to be. So now I'm just combing the hair out, making sure everything is all nice and detangled. Before I start to flat iron the hair, I am going to spray the hair just with a little bit of hairspray, just to tame any flyaways and get the hair as sleek and straight as possible. And I'm just brushing that hairspray through, getting it all nice and through the hair and all over the hair. And I just start off from the back, just flat ironing the hair straight down. I take small sections to make sure that my flat iron is nice and precise. And I just work from side to side all the way to the top of the head until the hair is completely straight. And just keep going, just keep flat ironing until you get it all straight. This hair was pretty easy to flat iron. I was usually able to get the hair pretty straight within like 2 passes, so that's pretty good for kinky straight hair because it's a lot of curl to get straight. So. So, yep, we just keep going, just keep flat ironing. That's the last piece. I added a few curls at the top of her hair just for a little body and a little texture. Yeah, and this hair is beautiful. As you can see, she's had this hair for about 2 years and it still looks great. It flat irons great. It holds a great curl. This hair is simply amazing. I'm just doing the final touches, combing it a little bit, making sure all the hair is in place and how she likes it and everything. And right here, this is optional, but I'm just going to add a little bit of concealer to her lace just so that it can kind of blend with her scalp a little bit. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. This step is completely optional. And yeah, this is the final look of the hair. You can see it's nice and straight and beautiful and holds great curls and has a lot of body. She loves this hair. She wears it religiously. This is very great kinky straight hair. I would recommend this hair to anyone.